referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to What My Bet TV. I'm Tom.
I'm Ollie.
We're back with our MLS preview for this weekend. If you didn't see it last week, we smashed it out the park.
Oh, we're pretty good at MLS, aren't we?
We're good.
We're very good.
We got 10 out of 13 correct predictions on all of the games. And the 3 that we got wrong was
So
very,
close.
very close as well. One was due to a red card, 1-1 at the
so
time.
1-1, and we said, was it Houston to win?
Houston to win.
And they got a red card.
Got a red card, which was dubious, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, cross came in and it was never a red card.
Was it Houston or Chicago?
I think it was Houston, yeah. Then the second one, with DC United, we said draw.
And it was 2-1.
So that again was close. And then the third
Was Portland Timbers over 3.5 goals, and it was 2-1, so one goal in it. I'm sure there were chances.
We could have had a perfect week.
Clean
13
sweep.
out of 13. We've not done that yet.
But we also got 3 correct scores in that as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
So, I mean, unfortunately the ACCA didn't come in, but if you have been following, like we say, don't necessarily take every single result and whack it in an ACCA, or even the ACCAs we put up. Look at the whole
all of the
set
tips.
Of
Yeah,
tips.
exactly.
Pick and choose ones, and we've had loads of comments of people saying, "Cheers, mate.
Yeah,
made a load of money from you."
No, not a problem. Yeah, let us know. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like this video as well.
I was going to say,
what's that?
if you have done well from these tips,
just a little.
let us know in the comments.
Just a little comment.
And also, if you disagree with what we're saying, put it in the comments.
Say that too. A little bit of admin before we start. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get daily videos like this across MLS, golf, boxing, European leagues in a couple of weeks as well.
Lovely.
So won't be too shabby with that.
Other bit of admin, then we'll get into the MLS stuff. There's a number at the bottom of the screen. That is the number for our WhatsApp channel. You may be thinking, what is that for? Well, that is for all of these tips we put out. We whack it on this What My Bet channel?
Yeah.
WhatsApp channel. We get enhanced odds through our partner bookmaker. So basically, the reason you should come onto it is you will not get better odds for the selections we put up anywhere. Anywhere.
Fact.
So yeah, all you need to do is WhatsApp us the word join and save the number, and if you're over 18, we'll let you in.
Perfect. Admin done.
Done.
Okay.
You're done now.
Basically, MLS this weekend, all of the games are essentially Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So it's a full whack. First one then on Saturday night UK time, we've got Atalanta versus Toronto. It's a little 9 PM kickoff.
Atlanta.
What did I say? Atalanta.
I get confused
It's
with
the Italian team.
yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta United beat
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, versus Toronto.
So that's 9 PM UK time. So on paper, this one looks like a bit of a one-sided affair. That
should be.
So Atlanta are top of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, flying.
They're unbeaten in their last 4 games, winning the last 2 on the bounce.
Yeah.
They've only lost 2 games at home all season.
Decent at home.
They're decent at home. Toronto, on the other hand, have only won 2 away games all season.
Stinkers away.
Stinkers away. So they've won 2 from 11.
Yeah.
They're 10th in the league, so second bottom.
Yeah.
So it's not looking very good. But on paper, it's not looking great. The last time they met, it was a Desmond.
Oh, Desmond 2-2.
But, and here's the but, since Josie Altidore has returned, Toronto have started to pick up a bit of form.
Okay.
They're looking sharp, yeah. So this will be a little bit closer than it suggests.
You reckon tighter than it should? On paper, you'd just go Atlanta win, yeah.
So my tip is Atlanta to win, both teams to score.
Oh, I quite like that.
And my prediction is 3-2 to Atlanta.
Goals. I like Toronto. I like Giovinco. He's a good little player.
Class.
But I like that. 3-2 Atlanta, both teams to score. I do like that one. Then on to Sunday morning's games. We've got Montreal Impact versus DC United. That is midnight.
So it's actually on
Sunday morning.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
It rolls over in Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get confused.
What are you saying about that one, mate?
So, Montreal won 6 of their last 7 home games.
Good at home.
And they only lost to Atlanta,
who are top of the league, flying.
Or in that
conference.
DC United have been shocking away
So
from
bad.
home.
So bad.
Right? They've had one away win from home all season.
Awful.
And bear in mind, most of their games this season have been away.
Because they've got their new ground.
Yeah. So they've only had 4 home games, I think now. And they've only had one away win. They're currently bottom of the Eastern Conference.
Sucks.
But they did win their last game.
Yeah, they did.
Wazza popped up with a goal.
Got his first goal, didn't he?
Got a
first of many, I
flying
reckon.
start.
Yeah.
Broke his nose as well. Don't worry about it. Montreal currently 5th.
Yeah.
Doing okay.
Doing
They're in
pretty
the
well.
playoffs.
Should get a playoff spot.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for me, given the fact that Montreal are decent at home, DC United are not good at home.
Not good away, yeah.
Away even. This should be a Montreal win.
Should be home win, I agree.
I don't know if it will be like a thrashing. I think it will be still quite tight.
Score prediction?
Score prediction is 2-1 Montreal.
Ooh, I like that one as well. Okay, then the next one we've got Orlando City versus New England Revs.
What are you saying?
I am saying. So, Orlando are 9th.
Yeah.
And New England 6th, both in the Eastern Conference. So, New England slightly above them. Orlando are in terrible, terrible form. Like the worst form out of any team in the MLS. Lost 12 of their last 13 games. They've won 1 game in 13. They are struggling. They were winning against LA Galaxy, went 3-2 up, and still managed to throw it away. Lost 4-3 at the weekend.
Because they've got Zlats.
That man Zlatan. They're also really bad at the back. They've conceded 51 goals in 22 games. That's more than any other team in both conferences. Defensively, they're awful.
The leakiest.
So leaky. They are the definition of leaky. New England have lost 3 in a row as well. So you've got 12 out of 13 lost against 3 on the bounce, and have only won 1 away game all season. So New England aren't that great either.
Both are pretty rubbish.
New England's record is played 21, won 7, drawn 7, lost 7. They're like so hard to call. So for this one, I think it's going to be quite tight because neither team have won recently.
Are there goals though?
There's goals in this. I think this could be a Desmond.
Oh yeah?
A little 2-2.
Desmond 2-2.
So I've gone, my tip is draw and both teams to score. Bold.
Good odds for that.
Massive odds, it's like 6.
Good.
And then, yeah, prediction is 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah?
So just remember though, these are big odds. So if you're going to put them in an ACCA, maybe just choose like 2.
Yeah, and you might even just go both teams to score in that one.
Or just be a bit more safe if you're putting them in an ACCA. If you're putting them on the head, go for your life.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next one. We've got FC Dallas versus San Jose Earthquakes.
So this is top v bottom of the league.
Landslide.
I see goals.
You see goals.
So Dallas are unbeaten at home this season.
Good.
Winning their last 4 home games on
Maybe the only team that are unbeaten at home?
No, there's a couple more, I think. Okay. So their recent form is good. They've only lost 1 of their last 6 games as well.
They're playing well.
So not only are they good at home, they're doing alright away from home as well. They've got a 6-point lead over Los Angeles FC, top of the league.
Well, Bradley's team.
Bar Bradley. Yeah. So they're doing pretty well. San Jose, on the other hand, I'm not well. They were rock bottom of the league.
Yeah, they're struggling.
They've only won 1 away game out of a possible 11 all season, and they've failed to score in the last 3 league games. You don't want to be playing Dallas in this.
Nah, that's not where you want to go. That's not where you want to go.
So I've got 2 options here, depending on how risky you're feeling.
Okay.
So I've gone for FC Dallas to win and either under 3.5 goals. Under 3.5 goals.
Yeah, under. So 1 or 2-0.
Or under 4.5 goals.
Oh, so it actually could be 3-0.
Yeah.
Fine.
The only reason I'm going for unders is because if you go for FC Dallas just to win, it's like 1.4. It's not very good value. If you go for FC Dallas to win and under 4.5 goals,
it's decent.
It's
boost the odds a little bit.
1.84.
That's good.
If you go for under 3.5, it's 2.3.
I'd go under 3.5 in that. I reckon a 1, 2 or 3-0. That is.
So I think it would be both of those really. But my tip is FC Dallas to win and under 4.5 goals.
Little score prediction from you
is Dallas to win 2-0.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, next one we've got Minnesota versus Seattle Sounders. Ooh,
Yes.
quite a tough one to call this.
Your favourite team, Minnesota, isn't it?
Yeah, I love Minnesota.
It's becoming one of your favourites.
Minnesota are my boys, I think.
We haven't chosen teams yet, but we're gonna choose soon.
We're gonna choose.
That might be yours.
Minnesota might be mine, and I like their kit as well.
I like Seattle. So
There you go.
It could be mine. This could be
rivals.
This could be rivals. Right. So Minnesota currently 8th in the Western Conference. Only 3 points off the playoff though in 6th.
Come on, my boys.
So they've got everything to play for.
Yeah.
Seattle Sounders are in 10th.
Yeah.
But they're only 2 points behind Minnesota.
Yeah.
So this is a big game.
Decent form.
As you said, Minnesota have 2 faces.
They really do.
One home face, one away face.
It's like Gemini. It's like me.
So they had fantastic at home, terrible away. Lucky for them, this game is home.
Yeah.
So they've won their last 4 home games and have only lost 3 times at home all season.
Yeah, they're good at home.
They smashed 2nd place Los Angeles FC 5-1.
And LA were flying at the time.
LA were smashing it.
And Minnesota absolutely hammered them.
Yeah, so that was a turnout for the books. And it's going to show that they've got confidence at home that this will not be an easy game for Seattle Sounders.
Yeah, I agree.
Although Seattle are on a bit of a run at the moment.
They're in good form.
Unbeaten in 6 and winning their last 3 on the bounce.
They've looked good. I've watched the highlights and they look good.
We did call them to play well in their last
we did.
in the last game. They've got the quality. They finished 2nd last year in the league. They just had a bit of a dodgy start to the season, really. So,
what's your tip on this one, then, mate?
It's a really hard game to call.
I agree. It's hard, probably the hardest to call this weekend.
And there's quite a few games this weekend which are quite hard to call.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with. I mean, this could literally be edged either way.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a draw. I think both teams will score as well. So I'm going to go score prediction 1-1.
Okay, I like that. I agree with that. This one I don't think is as hard to call. New York City versus Vancouver Whitecaps. So New York are 2nd in the Eastern Conference, 4 points behind Atlanta.
Yeah. So doing well.
The Whitecaps are 7th in the Western League, just 1 point, one place off the playoffs. New York City have won 4 of their last 5 games, flying in really good form, and have kept 4 clean sheets in that time. No one in the MLS keeps clean sheets.
No.
Basically, apart from New York City. And they've only conceded 4 goals at home all season in 11 games.
Wow, that's the best. That must be the best in the league
by far.
Yeah.
Vancouver, on the other hand, have conceded 27 goals on the road, the 4th most across both conferences.
Yeah.
So Vancouver concede goals, New York score them and don't concede them.
Yeah.
For me, this one is
Vancouver win.
this one is a New York City win to 0. This is. Honestly, this is happening.
Too easy.
New York City.
Too easy.
I'm going a little 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. One thing to mention though, they have to keep Alphonso Davies quiet. He's just gone to Bayern Munich, like 22 mil, but he scored 2 and assisted 2. Yeah, but they've got him till the end of the season.
Okay, fine. It's because he's just gone. I'm pretty sure he'll be pretty quiet.
Yeah. It's over in Munich. Okay, next one we got Colorado Rapids versus LA Galaxy. 2 a.m. UK time this one. What are you saying?
So Colorado Rapids are currently 11th, so 2nd bottom in the Western Conference. They're struggling.
Yeah.
LA Galaxy are 3rd, knocking on the door.
Doing well. Playing well as well.
Playing well. Zlatan has found his form again. Not that he ever really lost it, but he rocked up.
Banged in a hat-trick.
Hat-trick last week.
Cheers.
LA Galaxy now unbeaten in 9 games.
Playing well.
Winning 5.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Colorado have only won 2 games in their last 16.
They're not playing well.
And they've lost 11 of those 16.
Oh, I mean, this has got to be an away win.
Oh my god.
Got to be.
Let's not jinx it, but we'll see in a minute when I give you my tip.
Okay, fine.
Their recent home form is better, losing 1 in the last 4. But they only won 1 of those.
I mean,
so
that's clutching the straw.
Yeah.
A little bit better. They've only lost 1 of 4.
So, it may be a surprise, but I'm going to go for LA Galaxy to win.
Yeah, little away winner.
That's my tip. But Zlatan to score any time, either as well or separate, up to you.
Yeah.
I think he'll definitely be on the score sheet. I think, given teams aren't as good away from home, I'm I'm going to go, it's not going to be a thrashing either. I think it's going to be 2-1 to LA Galaxy.
Could be quite tight.
Yeah, 2-1 or 3-1, but let's stick to 2-1.
2-1. Okay, next one we've got Houston Dynamo versus Sporting Kansas City. Another 2 a.m.er. What are you saying?
So, Sporting Kansas City are 5th in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Houston are 9th in the
fairly
Western
tight.
Conference. So kind of tight. Two teams aren't in. They're both in pretty good form.
Yeah. Okay.
No, sorry, they're both in bad form.
Ooh,
wrong notes.
Fine.
Houston are winless in the last 4 games.
Yep.
Sporting are winless in the last 5 games.
I mean,
losing 4 of them.
Struggling for a winner.
Sporting have only won 3 away games all season. So it's not looking great.
No, not great.
Houston have won 6 of their 11 home games.
Okay, so they're not bad at home.
Yeah, but recently they've both been so poor. So I think it is going to be a really
it's hard to
really
call this
tight
one
game.
as well.
They also both concede lots.
Yeah.
So they both conceded 39. Sorry, they both scored 39. And Sporting have conceded 30. Houston have conceded 32.
Got to be goals in this.
So they score and they concede.
It's going to be tight, but there's going to be goals.
Yeah. So I've gone for Desmond.
Oh, a 2-2.
So
we're saying goals this weekend.
So my tip is draw.
Yeah.
My score prediction is 2-2.
Could be 1-1, could be 2-2. Nice. Next one we got Real.
No one's told us. Can someone please tell us?
Real or Real?
Is it Real, like Real Madrid, or is it Real Lake, Salt Lake?
We don't know.
Tell us, please.
We need to know. Okay, so Salt Lake versus Chicago Fire. This is a little 3 a.m. kickoff, this one. Salt Lake is 6th in the Western Conference, Chicago are 8th in the Eastern Conference. Salt Lake are winless in their last 3 games, not in good form, but they do have the 2nd best home record in the MLS. So they are good at home, won 8 of their 11 home games.
Nice.
Chicago Fire are struggling. They've lost 5 on the bounce, but have scored in 4 of those games. So they're losing but scoring.
Not good for morale.
Chicago Fire are absolute love of both teams to score. 18 of their 23 games have seen both teams to score.
Nice.
More than any other team. So for that reason, Salt Lake are good at home.
Yeah.
Chicago concede goals, but love of both teams to score. Gone Salt Lake to win and both teams to score.
Nice score
prediction. I've gone 2-1. 2-1 to
Sounds
Salt
about
Lake.
right. Sounds about right.
Okay, then final 2. We've got Portland Timbers versus Philadelphia Union.
My favourite cheese.
Yeah, your favourite cheese. What was saying?
So let's whiz through this. Portland are 4th in the Western Conference, playing well. Philadelphia is 7th in the Eastern Conference, which I always find a bit weird, but let's roll with it. Portland are now undefeated in 14 games.
Yeah, that's
and unbeaten at home all season.
Good at home.
Yeah, so this should be, fingers crossed, pretty run of the mill.
Yeah, agreed.
Philadelphia have conceded 20 goals in 10 away games.
Averaging 2 a game.
Yeah, terrible, leaky.
Not very leaky.
Portland have scored 16 in their last 9 home games, so they've got goals in them.
Got to be a home win.
So Portland win, and I think the score is going to be 3-1 Portland.
Nice.
Timbers.
And then the final game, which is an 11 p.m. on Sunday night, is New York Red Bulls versus Los Angeles.
Right.
This is tough to call.
This is tough. So this is 3rd. New York Red Bulls are 3rd in the Eastern Conference.
Good.
Los Angeles FC are 2nd in the Western Conference.
Again,
it's a battle of the Titans.
Hard game to call.
So both teams slipped up in their last games.
Yeah.
Red Bulls lost to Columbus, killed Araka.
3-0 down at half time. What are you playing at?
And then almost pulled it back. 2 goals in possession. I was like, oh, fuck. LA drew with
Galaxy. Yeah. That was a good game.
So, worth noting that LA Galaxy's last game, they got thumped.
Los Angeles got thumped.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Los Angeles FC got thumped 5-1 in their last away game to
my boys, Minnesota. My boys.
So they're not great away from home, and they've proved that. They've actually conceded 27 goals in their last 11 away games.
Leaky.
And New York Red Bulls have won 8 of their 11 home games this season.
And they score goals as well, New York.
They do. I mean, they slipped up their last home game, but we'll allow that.
Yeah.
So my prediction is New York Red Bulls to win and over 2.5 goals.
I like that. I like that score.
Score prediction is 3-1 to New York Red Bulls.
Yeah, LA not good away at the moment. Minnesota, my boys. So that's it. That's all of the MLS games this weekend. Hopefully, we'll top our 10 out of 13.
Yeah.
If we can beat last week, we're doing very well.
Don't forget to tell all your mates about this if they like MLS. If they don't like MLS, tell your mates about this anyway, because we are smashing it. It's only a matter of time before we get a clean sweep. Also join the WhatsApp channel and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, comment, do it. See you later.
See you later.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back.